What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. All right. Ooh, let's get settled in here. 2cent says, bad news. I started up 2 nights ago. Pulled Joom on the freebie 10 pull. Nice. Nice. Well, welcome back to the game, 2cent. Now, are you playing on your like old account or are you playing on a like brand new account? Like, is your freebie pull the returning players pull, or is it like the I'm a brand new player pull? Shadow Snatcher, KC Crimson Flash, or K Crimson Flash. Yes. What's up, Dervis? I see that Sephiroth spam right there. I did see Brownie Games, this is a sideways only game. I actually don't think, like, if you're playing this game on your phone, you actually can't play it like this. You have to play it like this. If that answers your question. Brand new, I know. Oh, you deleted it. Ah, nice. So a newbie. Going the free-to-play route then? Okay, I gotta do my dailies. Well, welcome back to the game, dude. A legend returns. I have to tell you, we've carried on the Cayenne legend lives on. Shadow Snatcher says, oh, thank you for the prime for 21 months. It's going to be my first time Friday night fight. Let's go, Shadow Snatcher. Let's go. 100% free to play. Good. Okay, you've been watching the like new player videos and stuff. Excellent, excellent. You can do it. You can definitely do it. I mean, you know the mechanics of the game. There's the new stuff that'll be weird for you, but like trust stones, I don't even remember when you quit were trust stones even a thing, but they're so much easier now, at least. Getting your vision cards caught up will be kind of a pain, but I mean, obviously, right? Like, you know how that works. Well, Dervis makes a good point too. Like the stuff that's coming out in the 4th year looks very strong. So, yeah. You know, save up for these newer units, get the vision cards that come with them, and then just start building it up. Brother a Captain, thank you for the 21 months of YouTube memberships. Oh, yeah. Okay. I saw your message just a second ago. Actually, I just opened Discord, brother. We'll see. The thing with Poll Wars for me is I'm going to have the, like, if I do a Poll Wars, I have to have the Visior to kind of guarantee that it works. And I just don't know what the next thing I'm pulling for is. Like the collaboration, I mean, like, and I have only just seen that like there is an FF7 it's an Advent Children collab, right? The only thing I saw was the like a picture on Twitter. I'll do that in a minute. I saw a picture on Twitter of like, yo, it looked like Advent Children, Sephiroth, and Cloud. So that's all I've known. I knew there was a live stream this morning, but that was like while I was going to work. No Ibarras tonight? What? Oh, yeah. No, just MR Ibarra tonight. Only Ibarras tonight are the MR variant. Okay, let's get these claimed. We'll do our arena runs. We'll wipe in Guild Wars. Actually, I have not been wiping in Guild Wars. My second swing. So I'm very happy with my current Guild Wars team winning 1 fight. The second fight has been not as great. What the heck? Oh, yeah, Trials of Reckoning rewards. I just haven't claimed these yet. Boom. I was like, why do I have so many things? Okay, that's why. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, got all that. Let's start. Let's do the guild battle real quick. Yeah, War of the Visions next collab. Hey, I'll tell you what. Sephiroth will be the new meta. I haven't seen anything about them yet. So this weekend, I'll probably put out a video once I go look into it. Turn proxy play off. If you guys don't do this, I think it's just a good idea. Just always have proxy play ready to go. So if you can't make it online for a night, your proxy play will bail you out. Okay, I need to check the scouting report a little bit here. I don't really want to fight Evade. Like, I can hang with Evade, but I'd rather not. Okay. Let's go check this scouting report out. What? Like, I want to see what this Li Yun Zhao team is. Showing that it's Evade. It's like full fire Evade. This is a very strange fire Evade wall. Like, I'll be fine into that, I think. But I think I'll just swing into a Greatsword team. Let's just go Greatsword on Greatsword and see how it goes. I'll swing into the Joom. What's up, Melky? Hey, thanks for being here. Anyway, brother, yeah, I'll get back to you once we're closer to the collaboration. We have a month, right? I just need to see what my finances look like in a month. Joom is amazing, dude. Like you walked into a top tier unit at least, 2 cent. Even I can do an MR tournament. Why can't Gumi do it? Well, listen, I don't know. These are the exact same thing. Weird. Okay. If I push this button, what comes up? That does. Okay, that's kind of what I want to come up. If I push this button, what comes up? Hey. There we go. Got the scene set up. You can tell this is a banger of a fight because the load screen is really long. That means we are getting some limit breaks popped off. That means we are getting some summons. Yeah, for sure. Okay, as of right now, we are at 22. Let me refresh. We're at 24 players for the Friday night fights as Cuckington and Sir McCrane jump in at the last second. 10 more minutes till we start. There might be, and I don't know if Francesca's here. What's up, numero 80? I don't know if Francesca's here, but there might be some players who don't show up tonight because this was the delayed tournament. So last week I just couldn't make the tournament, and so I mean, you know, here we are. I didn't remake it. I just changed the date. So it's possible that some people on there won't show because they just didn't like kick themselves out. That's possible. Yeah, I'm running Greatswords for PvP. Raymond says, hope your school year is going well. It's going, look, it's been a good year. This is that part of the year. It's like, I've senioritis real bad. There's like 6 weeks left. They're all 5-day weeks. Oof. Like, it's just time for this year to be over. It especially sucks because all of our, like, what is this loading screen, by the way? What is happening here? It sucks because all of our, like, state testing is done, and we did it all with 7 weeks of school left. Like, there's this big ramp up to, okay, this is the big end of the year test, and now we go to school for 2 more months. Why? Okay, here we go. So are they running the same team I am? No, it's an Evade Yuffie on this team. Interesting. I can hit it, and I have, let me turn ability effects on here. I'll have to get that on for Friday Night Fights too. Actually, it automatically does that in when you spectate. But let's see here. So there's the evasion hate down buff. She will probably also buff the guaranteed hit dodge, which won't be great. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like they don't have the damage to kill me. Like, I think that's where I'm really winning this. But that loading screen was so long, I'm concerned with what the potential outcome of this is going to be. Man, very similar setup here. Okay, there's my A2 buffing. Their Joom cast that buff. Watch this, watch this. My Joom cast the same buff. Shocking. Yuffie subterfuge again. I think that's a bit of an error. Like, the hate down will help her if it, you know, works out, but I don't know. She didn't get her sure hit guarantee. And we're kind of chaining on the Joom already. Big damage. She gets herself heal. Now they'll chain back onto us, but oh, that was big damage onto my Joom. And the healing down hurts. Blinding Trinity doesn't kill because it's a fire unit. We heal A2. They heal. They don't heal. We'll get this will hit everybody. Boom. Well, not the dodge unit, but you know, the Minden Rend comes through. Boom. Protect remove. Okay, Joom dies, but courage procs. CT up. That's not great. I don't know. Maybe I overestimated myself into this. That blind kind of sucks. Ouch. Courage. Double courage. Okay, just buffing because she can't hit anything because she's blind. Prayer. We get lapped by the CT up. That sucks. So our Joom getting lapped right here is not great. How is this a close fight? I feel like we're just getting dunked. Okay, maybe we just reflex our way to a win here. We'll take reflexing. Nope. Okay, we re-raise. Agility up. This is kind of a clever little, like, defense against this. Yeah, we're not going to win this. Like, no chance, right? Yeah. Okay, ouch. Yeah, reset. New Joom's crazy. That's the worst perform. Of course, I'm live on stream, so I'll get the absolute worst performance, you know, of Joom's career. I blame Cuckington. Of course I do. Okay. So that went well. We're doing fine, though. Carry me, guild. Gen Zers are going to beat us here. Okay, 6 more minutes till tournament time. Let's throw in some duels. Kind of run these. Get on it. Whoa, well, Fire Evade, just like, what? Is Fire Evade creeping back into the game? Yeah, 2 cent knows the old days. If I'm on stream, the Guild Wars is going to go about that good. Guaranteed. So Quantum Tezzy asks, if I get a 120 unit on the banner and I already have the 120 unit, do I just get 1,000 Mind Spheres? I don't know. It has worked that way before, but I don't know. Yeah, Raymond, that's right. Millennial pride over here. There will be a new status effect called Curse. Units can't heal or use re-raise for 3 turns while cursed. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, let me see if there's like, what info can we find about this? Like, I imagine nothing's going to be on WoTV Calc yet, right? No. Just some sweet looking new armor and Esper stuff. Head over to Twitter, I guess. I need to watch a live stream breakdown. See, let me go to War of the Visions JP's Twitter page here. Okay, hold on. We'll watch this. Here we go. Well, hold on. You guys can't like see it. If I full screen it, it shows a lot of it. It's fine. Yeah, okay, so Advent Children for sure. I skip to the part where we get like War of the Vision stuff. Okay, Cloud. Did I miss anything? We'll just go back to here. I have not seen Advent Children in many years. So what all units are they? I know Cloud, obviously Cloud and Sephiroth, right? So there's Cloud, a light unit Cloud. Okay, interesting. look, he does the same move that our Cloud we already have does. Probably saved him some time on, you know, coding or whatever. Okay. Yep. Seen that animation before. That's cool. I do like his limit break animation right there. That's straight from the movie. Okay, we're getting a Tifa. Good. You got, oh, and they're going to put like black costume Tifa in. Yep, there we go. Ice Tifa. All right. The dream of a mono Tifa team is one Tifa away. Yep, good deal. And what? Him? The bad guy? I don't even remember his name. That doesn't help. Water gets the bad guy with the sword that is two swords. I did always like his sword. I will say I liked the idea of his like little double sword there. Don't remember his name though, straight up. Show me Sephiroth. Oh, we got enough of the trailer left. 3 vision cards. Okay. And if it wasn't expensive enough. Here he comes. Here he comes. Kadash. Okay. There's Sephiroth. He's going to be playable, right? Like, they're not going to just, like, not do that. I mean, they could save him for the rerun. That's what they did with the first Final Fantasy VII. That's a cool looking limit break. That's even cooler. Yeah, that's really great. That's super. That's, yep. No way it's just those 3. Tifa's free. Cloud's free? No. Yeah, right. Like they'd make Cloud free. Wait. There's Sephiroth. Are they really just going to like tease this in at the end? 5/1. Okay, next month. No. I swear I saw a picture of Sephiroth. Maybe I'm crazy. Look this. There he is. Cost 100. Sephiroth. There he is. Okay. He's a 100 cost fire unit. Okay. It's time for the tournament to start all of a sudden. Anyway. They're still developing Sephiroth. Is that what they said, Shadow Snatcher? Fire Sephiroth will make Merlo come back to the game. It would be cool if Merlo came back to the game. All right, let me go ahead and shuffle the seeds here. We're about to kick the tourney off. We end up at 24 people. Good deal. Shuffling seeds now. All right, seeds are shuffled. And click on that start button. Here we go. So, okay, here's your matchups. Guys, tournament is live. Let me go ahead and get in the right chat rooms here. We are live. So we've got Snatcher, Shadow Snatcher. First time playing in Friday Night Fights, I think he said. Dropstar, Hariki, Devil Boy, Dervis, Onyx Fang, Sinjin, I always call him Sinjin. Brother of Captain, all get that first round bye. Everybody else draws into the first round. Let's see here. Yep. Does it mean that I've spent too much time on the internet when I see Onyx Fang? If when I'm on the internet and I see an O word and an F word next to each other, I think of something else? Does that say something about myself or society or something? I feel like it does. I feel like it's not a great thing. Anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and find a room. All right, let's go back over to the game. jump into a match. Actually, I'll put the bracket back on the screen here in just a second. Oh, I don't go there, Skyafray. I've literally never visited the website I've mentioned. But, I mean, I feel like it just is, it permeates internet culture at this point. Whether that's good or bad, you can decide for yourself. What am I doing? All right. No, really, I haven't. Like, there's... Never mind. I'm not going down this rabbit hole. All right. Let's do 81707. So, we're getting rules for the night. MR only. So we got an MR only tournament today. Should be extra spicy. Anything else? All elements are okay. Mono elements okay. Initial placement's good. That's it. We good. Boom. Oh, baby. MR on its own. Okay, my knowledge of MR unit move sets and names is going to be put to the test. Let me go ahead and start recording. And then whenever you're ready, Francesca. Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video. And once again, it is Friday night, the most popular night in America and probably in a lot of the world to go out, party, and hang out with the coolest people you know. And that's why we're here in my office on the internet playing War of the Visions, because there's literally nowhere else better you could be. Now, this is week 3 of the Kiwi Cup tonight, the last week before the Kiwi Cup draft begins. It is MR only. You can run mono element teams. There's no cost limit. The only rule is you have to play MR or lower rarity units. You want to sneak an SR unit in there, a normal unit in there, you can. I'm not sure it's a great idea, but you can. And so we should see some spicy team comps tonight. I've been told that Wind Veritas's TMR might be a little overpowered in an MR or only setting, and there's our first cast of that right there. So canceling AP restore, yeah, I mean, for MR units, that's probably going to do them some dirtiness right there. All right, Rising Destruction from Comroll is going to be our first attack of the day. Etra, with gloves as big as she is, not quite in range to follow it up, will give herself the Beach Guard TMR buff, and Seymour is going to be ready for the counterattack. This is a Katana team coming out right here from Francesca versus a Strike team. So we see Katana versus Strike right off the bat. Lisette's going to go Invitation to Despair, give herself that buff, and move into position to do a little fighting. Dia, still kind of far away from the fight, going to give herself that re-raise and area of attack buff. Pretty strong. And now it's Sir O. Dr. Diggs, what happened to you, my friend? Here is Sir O in Friday Night Fights. Kongu comes out, little bit of damage across the team. A little bit of elemental disadvantage right there for Sir O for sure. And then Rise, oh, the evade comes through. Comroll's attack gets dodged by both Sir O and by, the Fireboy right there, whose name I already said once, but have already forgotten. It's going to be a theme tonight. Okay, anyway, here's Dia. Enhancer Slash comes out, 5,200 damage on Comroll, and Lisette is going to look for the counterattack. Stun Blade comes out, no stun right there onto Seymour, that's his name. And then, ooh, Comroll's going to live by like 2 health or something like that. There's a sliver next to his health bar. Dia could probably just run over to him and execute him with an auto. That's what she's going to do. It pops his courage, but by moving there, I think she's blocked Sir O from being able to hit him, so he's just going to have to buff. Now, that evasion buff has already been clutched once, and with Comroll out of AP and only able to hit Dia, the elemental disadvantage will keep him to just a weak auto attack, and now Seymour will actually execute him with an auto. Okay, Lisette does have everybody grouped up for her. If she can find a turnaround attack here, she's actually just going to shifting strike into Seymour. She does make it a 1v2 instead of a 1v3, but now Sir O and Dia are going to get to chain on her a little bit. Dia, 1992. Dia is at an elemental disadvantage against the Lisette, so let's see what she does. She's ready to go. This would be a pretty intense 1v3 turnaround to start the night if she can do it, and she does drop Dia. Now Dia has re-raise, so re-raise will come through. Dia's back in the fight. Sir O auto attack 1546. Dia with enough AP to do a big attack. If she could do like a chaining attack right here or something, maybe she's got a shot. Wateraga Saber. Ooh man, the elemental disadvantage is dunking on Dia right now. Lisette's able to take her out with an auto attack, and it's Sir O versus Lisette. set. He's going to summon the Zantetsuken right here. It's Odin coming out. Lots of legs on that horse of yours, Odin. He comes down from the sky. Big slash, 2944. It's a kill. She goes down, and the 1v3 is avoided. Francesca, the referee for tonight, picks up the win in our first match of the day. GG, Francesca, and let's roll on to the next fight. Good stuff, guys. Close fight. Really close fight. Let's put the bracket back on so I can start peeking around for some new ones. How about, let's see if this one hasn't started yet. Boop, boop. 1, 8, 3, 4, 7. And Francesca, you weren't here earlier when I was talking about it, but there might be some people who didn't drop out because we moved it. You know what I mean? So just be looking out for some people early that don't show. Okay. Okay, we are instantly into our next fight, and we instantly get to see the Win Veritas TMR coming out one more time. There's a Lorelei killing a Shadow Lynx. Not sure I've ever said that before. And then there's a Lorelei reflexing. Okay, well, that's a lot of words put together that I don't know that I've ever said before. Here's regular Dario, Drain evoking right there, and well, there's a win for Adol. So GG, our second fight of the day. We jump in after it had already started, and this Wind Dario Lorelei team putting the moves on some like maybe Dark of A team. Not sure exactly what that team he was fighting was getting into, but we will take a chance here to look at the bracket. So here's the deal with all Friday night fights. They're all double elimination, so you can see a lot of our first round matches are getting over, and if you lose, you just drop down here to losers bracket. If you run to the winners bracket finals, it's double elimination. You'll have to get beat twice by whoever runs the lower bracket table. So we got a lot of fights left to watch today as Sushi beats Xena and moves on to face Dropstar in round 2. Let's go find our next fight right now. Ooh, Devil Boy has quit the game. Really? Huh. Stream Hero, what's up? I did, the polls went really good. I posted the video this morning. They went great. Okay, so Devil Boy is retired and he won't be playing. Okay, well, that's easy enough to understand. Sad, but it is what it is. 85909. That's 58909. I typed it in wrong. 85909. Okay, so Cuckington versus Onyx Fang. Once Onyx makes his way in, we will watch that one. No one quits, they just take long breaks. Real talk right there. Okay. Zubat with legs is such a good name. Man. Yeah, no problem, Onyx. I know you've been hanging out around here. You're good. We're chilling. I don't think Ralgar is here right now. Okay, so McCrane, if Ralgar's not there, I'll go ahead and advance you. Yep, okay. Francesca, I'll go ahead and advance Sir McCrane then. And then Ralgar doesn't have an opponent yet, so in the losers bracket. Yeah, Onyx, your code is 85909. Yeah, I'm playing in the WBEL Numero 80s tournament. So finally, I will play in a... Guys, this is the first tournament that I've ever played in for War of the Visions. I've never actually played. Sir McCrane, Devil Boy quit. So you walk into a nice little 2 W's. Imagine drawing into somebody who didn't show and somebody who quit the game, so you're in winner's bracket round 3. Sad, but there we are. Is Quicken still banned most of the time? Not necessarily, Ding. Okay. All right, for our next fight, we're going to watch Sir Cuckington versus Onyx Fang, and we get to see both players flexing a tank in slot 1. We've got Ravis coming through for Cuckington, maybe like a Sword Knight team. I think that'd be really cool. That's a team I like to run, and in fact, I've run it with Ravis quite a few times, although the, I don't know what Sword Knight looks like at MR or lower. My Sword Knight team includes a lot of like Squall and King Bradley, and then the Mariel team really heavily leaning into the magic, so we'll see. We'll see. We're loading in now. And it's going to be a mono lightning team with a Salir and Schutzelt. Now, Schutzelt, we saw him a couple weeks ago, maybe like a month ago. And I thought like, man, this guy doesn't really do anything. Like, why are they bringing him along? And then I got kind of surprised because he actually showed up in a big way and put in a ton of work. So I wonder if we'll see that again today. We very well could. Ravi's at 15.9k HP. You can see why I like to use her in like cost limited night comps. She is just a thick girl to kill. And then same story with Mariel right there, right? 16k HP for her as she moved next to her Elshra and Grace. So Elshra kind of the solo carry on this mono light team from Onyx Fang. We see the Grace as a just like pure support character and then providing that nice shell buff to the group. Unfortunately, that'll be very effective against Salir, but less effective against Schutzelt. Now, there's no elemental advantage at play in this one. Schutzelt should be able to do a lot of work in this fight. He gets bells off. Mariel moves forward, nothing to do, so she'll just, save a little CT and just not take action. Elshra's going to drop a meteor on Schutzelt. It does 6,300 damage. So the big carry for Cuckington's team, taking a hit early. Ravis moves in and drops the taunting blade. So trying to pull a little aggro to the side. Right now, she's still so close to Schutzelt that he needs to just kind of move, find a place to hit. There's a protect coming through, so that will help the tank some of his damage. Salir is channeling a spell. Schutzelt probably looking to move forward right here and drop a big AoE attack. Let's see. He's got a 126 AP and bells ticking. No, he goes Doom Scythe and lands the disable. So there Schutzelt coming through with a big disable to start the fight. And then crucially, he moves far enough away from the tank that he avoids any kind of like AoE attack from the Elshra. Mariel's disabled, so she won't be able to take action. She just moves to the back line. She will get some heals from Grace, depending on casting time and how all that works out. I doubt Ravis has the damage to cut Mariel down. She's going to go with Blade Bash. Honestly, fairly close. 3,500 damage was a decent amount. The 9,000 point heal comes through next, and then positioning again paying off for Schutzelt. It's going to be a meteor just on the Ravis, who is doing her job as a tank super well. Salir begins channeling a spell. It's Schutzelt's turn. Let's see what he can do to carry this fight. I think Mariel still has some aggro left, so he's going to need to find her. Hazard Break comes through. He finds her and kills Elshra. That puts a big gap in this fight because now Flare's going to come through on Mariel. She should be good against magic, but Flare still did 8,600 damage. Get wrecked. Grace does have full life in her kit. She's going to start channeling it right here, but she might not get it off depending on how casting time goes and what Salir does. There's 2,300 auto attack from Ravi. Salir's going to move forward, begin channeling a spell. Full life on Mariel lands, so she's back in the fight at full HP, but no carry available for the light team, and Cuckington's team is looking real good. Schutzelt probably now has access to Grace, so he goes after her with a 6,200 damage auto attack. There's Bolt Surge on nobody. Mariel's in a 1v3, and look, she might be a good MR tank, but I doubt she pulls this off. I say that was decent damage. She found some good damage right there, but Blade Bash will stun her, essentially sealing her fate if it wasn't already sealed. Salir, with her, special lightning attack up staff in her hand, moves right in. She goes and stares Mariel in the eyes and then starts channeling a spell. Paralyzing Edge for 7,800, Bolt Surge for 11.8k, and that's the fight. Cuckington avoids the caster curse and picks up the win. And if you've never been here for a Cuckington fight before, basically every time I cast his fights, he takes the L. This time he takes the W. GG. He moves on, and let's go to our next battle. Good stuff. All right, let's find another one. All All right, I don't see. Oh yeah, a Numero and Sushi's code is pretty fresh. Let's see how that one's looking out. 68722. Looks like we're loading in. Okay, we're instantly loading into our next match here. This is Numero 80 versus Sushi, and we get to see a Ravis casting a Saintly Wall and a Barb Lazera from Cost Limited superstar Valade. Now, this time Valade is up against another couple Cost Limited superstars with King Curry and McLeod. Now, no tank on the Mono Ice team right here is an interesting choice. And then we see the Shoot Celt again with the Ravis. That could be a popular pairing tonight. Blinding Javelin on the Shoot Celt will do 5,700 damage. And Curry, remember, here's the thing with Curry. He has like no HP. 7,500 HP means if any of these units breathe on him, he might die, but he can do that. You see right now, Ravis has Frostbite, and that, whoa, what a, she went for the charm. She walked in there and was like, hey, McLeod, you want to be my boyfriend? And he was like, no, the heck, no. Go away. So it didn't really work. Anyway, there's Barb Lazara right there. That ice resist buff will help, maybe keep Shoot Celt alive, but McLeod really trucked him last time. This time he's going to go Barrier Break Lance on the tank. Still did like 6,300 damage or something like that on the tank. Shoot Celt goes Pressure Hazard, almost kills McLeod, and Curry's going to get another round of attacking, and he's got another AoE coming through, I bet. Here's our buff, I wanted to say buffular, so I was trying to say muscular and buff at the same time. Anyway, it's Valade. He's going to drop a heal. Blinding Cross on the whole team is really interesting right there from Ravis, but she's basically going to be out of AP for the remainder of this fight. McLeod at 2,800 HP moves to Shoot Celt and kills him. So 5,700 damage. Shoot Celt is out of the fight, and now it's going to be up to Buff, what I call him again? Buffra? Buffles? Buff and Muscles. If you combine them, you get Buffles. Maybe that's just what we call Valade now, Buffles. Anyway, here's Buffles. He's casted a Curada onto McLeod. McLeod back in it, and man, dodging that charm is looking like the difference maker here. Ravis at 1 AP does an auto attack onto Buffles? Buffraga? Whatever his name is. Here's Fast Cast from Buffles on himself, giving himself that haste so he can get more turns off where he doesn't do anything. And now it's I can't even remember the names from Valade that I'm just making these up as I go and I can't remember them. Anyway, another Curada comes out. We're kind of in that loop now where once Shoot Celt dies, the fight feels like it's kind of decided. Yeah, unless that did a ton of damage, which it did not. Okay, another auto attack for 1, 2, 3, 7 from Ravis. McLeod, 20 AP left. He goes for the Ravis with the Javelin, 3,700. Curry, 46 AP again, so he has some room to do some moves, but he's just going to summon. That will take Ravis out, and so now it's Buffraga the third versus 3 people. He goes Ice Vitalization, give himself that, accuracy, protect. He's feeling all buffed up, but his mirror match will heal himself. Very exciting, Valade. Very exciting. Valade gameplay, guys. It's next level. Valade, the most exciting unit in War of the Visions Cost Limited. Just buffs for days. Okay, Curry begins channeling a spell. Speaking of Valade, he's going to give himself another buff. There's that Valade gameplay that we're all here for. Meanwhile, other Valade. Yep, buff. Man, telling you guys, next level stuff right there from Valade. Real crowd pleaser. 6,000 damage from Curry. He got his CT up. Here he goes. He's going to kill all 3 of them. Oh, no, he just buffs himself. And he heals himself. Wow. All right. McLeod, kill him. There. Oh, nope. Couldn't quite do it. Curry auto him. Pop. There we go. Valade dies. And Sushi wins, not on turns. Although, had that move not killed, Sushi would have won on turns. Either way, GG. All right, let's go on to our next fight. Man, I wish I could remember the nicknames I make up for people. At least I didn't call him Abara. I got that going for me. Hey, Nico and All Smoked Up. Are either of you here? I'm just trying to take care of this is where the slowdown is. So All Smoked Up and Nico. Did either of the... Oh, Nico, I see. And Smoked Up is Get Funded. So who won that? Ah, they had to rematch. Okay, got you. All right, I was just seeing that was like the only, that was kind of the, everybody else was basically 2 rounds ahead. So I was just making, the rematch makes sense for that though. Okay, I'll just go find another one. Let's watch McCrane and Sushi. Sure, let's watch that. What's up, Michael? Happy Friday to you as well. 61573. Oh, yeah, reading chat's a good way to figure things out. Okay, time for our next battle. We've got Sir McCrane with a Surges. Talk about going under the MR radar. We see a Surges coming out right here versus Sushi and his McLeod again. Now, Surges, not a character I have seen in PvP for a while. I'm actually going to pull up on my other monitor here. Look up what the thought. This is a double SR team. This is an MR. It's a mono ice team. So I get what the elemental advantage of this is. But what is Surges bringing? While they're doing their buffs and things, I'm actually going to search them up on WoTV Calc. What skill is he bringing that like might be great? He has a move called Leaping Assault, which he jumps, does a cross shaped like damage when he lands. It can slow, it gives him a bunch of defense pin and regen. Now, I remember when Surges first came out, which was day 1 of the game, a lot of people were talking about he like in theory was kind of a hard unit to kill. So, okay, but Lancers just suck. Like, the Lancer job is terrible. That Leaping Assault move is a move that, like, only he has, and it received an upgrade. The rest of Lancer's bad. He has Cleric and Paladin. So I really want to see what he does. I'm curious to see what this Surges brings out for this fight, because not a unit we see very much. I don't know. Okay, Fairy Guard comes out. That's a TMR buff. Unit attack resist across himself and another ally. That's good. Valade, Buffraga the Fourth, doing his buffing thing. He gets buff in the gym. He makes his allies buff on the battlefield. What a guy. Okay, McLeod's turn next. 72 AP, 8500 attack. He moves forward, nothing to do. Other McLeod, 8800 HP, 72 AP, also nothing to do. Buff man here. He's got his stick. He's got some buffs up here. I would say he had buffs up his sleeve, but he doesn't wear sleeves. Actually, whoa, a debuff, the Win Veritas TMR, which again, I mentioned this earlier. It was mentioned to me before this that maybe that would be worth banning in an MR or less match because of how powerful it is, and in general, how not powerful MR units TP moves kind of are, and it might just really nerf the fights. So far we have seen it a lot. I don't know if I'd say it was worth banning yet though, but we'll see. If like we get to the semifinals, quarterfinals and all of that, and then okay, wait, was that, no, that wasn't Surges, that was McLeod. If Surges like drops big bang damage across everybody, I will be impressed. But he does have Frostbite and he's just slow. SR units, man, like what is this guy's base agility? It's not super high. Curata on McLeod will bring him back above 50%, and McLeod with a chance to turn this fight over early if he can find the kill on Curry and his mirror matchup right here. Surges might not have to do anything. Yeah, there it is, neutralizing lance, big double kill right there. Valade's gonna go for the full life and does find it on McLeod. That keeps this a fight. Now Surges in his Lancer job will do, there's the Leaping Assault. It did okay damage. I mean, he was full life. That did okay damage. The actual number was off the screen, so we couldn't see it. But that McLeod was full HP, and it took him to what? I don't know, 30%? 25%, maybe even less than that. Okay, Curata comes through, McLeod back to about 95%, but now will get chained right here by his other McLeod, I would think, unless McLeod chooses to go for the Valade. We'll see. No, Trick Thrust comes out 9890. That'll kill him. So there we go. It is now Valade versus 3, and as we learned last fight, the man might be a hero in the gym. He might be the best player in War of the Visions at getting in front of that big wall-sized mirror and just being like, dang, bro. Dang, bro. Look at my guns. Look at my guns. But he doesn't exactly bring those guns to the battlefield in any sort of threatening way. And now he has two people with big, long, pokey sticks that are going to stick those big, long, pokey sticks into him until he's dead. Okay, so there's one. Now, Surges with no AP because Curry dropped a Frostbite on him first. Just has to go with the auto attack right there. And now watch this. Here comes a heal. Boom! Big heals, baby! Okay, McLeod going to poke him. 3,400. Big buff man, gonna do big buffing. Done. Okay, and Surges, no AP still. So he'll just run to the side and poke. Wow, we're gonna get another round of that action. Here it comes. Heal. Check. Damage. Wait for it. Check. Okay, buff. Check. Damage. 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 Check. And that's the fight. Okay, Sir McCrane picks up the win. Surges does get the last kill. He did stuff. He didn't do nothing. It's something. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get to see that team again here in a little bit, and we'll get to see what it actually kind of does. Anyway, we'll go to the next fight right now. Okay. Get the bracket back on here. So now we got Sinji versus Nico. Winner of that will play brother. Xena waiting for that fight, actually. Is Sinji here? I'm not sure Sinji is here. So you sent the code at 25. That was 3 minutes ago. We'll give him just a second. Actually, I could just look. Sinji is on Discord right now. Okay. Let's find a game code. There's actually no game code that's just starting. Oh yeah, drop star and all smoked up. 69872. Let's watch that one. Okay, Dropstar's got the room made, and yeah, Smoked Up has confirmed. So there we go. This is, where is this fight? This fight is losers bracket round 1 fight. Okay, so there we go. The 8 seed versus the 19 seed, because seedings mean so much. Here. Okay, 100 people watching right now. Thank you to all 100 of you hanging out with us on a Friday night. Appreciate it. Smoked Up, we are just waiting on you to jump into this room, and then we'll start this fight. Meanwhile, guys, head on over to Fiverr. Get yourself a thumbnail or something. What are they advertising here? Don't know SEO? If you don't know what SEO is, it's like how to get noticed on YouTube. Leave it to the experts. Has anybody ever ordered anything on Fiverr before? I tried once. Was not my favorite thing. Yeah, Smoked Up. If you don't see it, 69872 is the room code we're waiting on for here. Ooh, now we got a Sky Rizzy ad. But you guys see the Bluey ad. Oh, what's this? Wait. Oh no, Family Meals is the name of the company. But they have a Bluey themed ship it to your home meal system. Now look, I've watched some Bluey in my day. I don't know that like the food in it is something that is like warrants a meal. Like a meal, anyway, weird. Okay. Anyhow, I'm gonna turn temperature down 1 more degree. Onyx Face says, I appreciate this format so much. Well, thank you. I know there's like there's other tournaments you guys can play in, and I highly recommend that you do play. If you like tournament play in all of them that you can. Get it in, because War of the Visions will not be here forever, and we know that, and it's sad. But hopefully we have a year more, 2 years more of like a vibrant tournament scene in this game. It's something that at this point, many of us have put 4 years of our life into. A lot of our life anyway. And yeah, get it in while you can. I think the thing that there's definitely a difference. Like, you know, the tournaments that like Numero's running, for example, those are cool because if you are not available at a certain time, play your match whenever you can, record it, send it in. That's neat. This one has just always been a live thing. It's sort of like a, hey, come hang out in the club. We're going to have a little fight club tonight, see who wins, and move on. So they're very different. My point is, experience all of them. And my other experience is smoked up. We've been waiting like 8 minutes. Get ready. There we go. Okay. I'm not mad. Nobody's mad. Okay, our next match will be Dropstar versus All Smoked Up. Now, Dropstar showing that, don't remember, but Smoked Up showing the Ravis. So we're going to see another Ravis here, and it was a Lizette in slot 1 for Dropstar. Now, All Smoked Up's name is Get Funded. And, yep, that's pretty cool too, but different names on Discord and in-game. So I just have to, like, sort that in my head. And if you guys know my memory, it's not great. So here's Ravi. She's going to give herself Shell and Chance of Inflicting Silence. That's interesting. You don't see that buff very much. There's Crystal Grace, Haste, and AP cost down. And we get to see a couple of units right here from All Smoked Up that we don't often see. That's a Tyrell and that's a Titus. So this, I believe this is a knight, a sword knight team. Ravi's, Titus, and man, the guy, I told you my memory sucks. I literally just said that other dude's name. Anyway, it's a Sword Knight team, which is awesome. So getting those vision cards in line. Sword Knight, a very strong vision card group with like that Melnia VC in particular, just missing an AoE resist card. And if they ever catch that, this is a, that would be a very formidable job-based team, but they just need one more vision card to kind of tie it all together. There's the Heart of Flutter. Yes, that is right. What did I say? Heart of Fluffer? That's a different thing. Taunting Blade comes out right there from Ravi's. Big damage, actually, with that elemental advantage onto the Tyrell. That's his name. No range right there for the strike unit. Ravi's moves in. Blade Bash does land the stun on the other Ravi's. Lizette's turn next. 55 AP. Drain Rush. Ooh, like no damage from that Drain Rush. Wow. The Ravi's is looking pretty tanky. Now, what does Titus do? Good question. Though I've never seen it. Launch. He's using his Viking sub job. Throws in axe, does okay damage, and now Grudge Blade comes through. 5,500 damage. Tyrell, are you mad about Venera dying in the story? She doesn't die in the story. That's not true. Dario dies and the game crashes. Okay, so somebody crashed. It's either me or the spectator or one of them. Not sure how this one will end, but unfortunately we do have our first technical bug of the day. So yeah, it's not gonna restart. Okay, we're just gonna have to drop this one and go to the next game. I feel like the Lizette kills everybody, if I had to guess. Anyway, let's go next. Unfortunate. This up. Yeah, Numero, that's kind of the thing with this too, and I've really had to streamline that bit of it. Is if this takes 4 hours, it's too dang long. If it takes 2 hours, that's about right. It's just kind of it really is. I think it fits a live service game that kind of feel like going to a club anyway. Like we're all just hanging out in War of the Visions. This is just sort of that. I try to just grab that same vibe. Man, the winners bracket playing itself out speedily. Sir McCrane already chilling up there. Cuckington making a run today. Sushi all the way over here. Guaranteed points for Sushi. Sinji and Nico playing it out. What is this? What are we waiting for here? Oh man. Okay. This is what, like, this is why it is important that everybody's here and paying attention though. The only thing that ever drags this format out is when like there's like a big delay at the start that sets like look how advanced this top half of the bracket is, and then we're like game 2. Like Sinji hasn't played somehow, and we're 37 minutes in, you know, And so like that kind of stuff does slow things down a bit. And then like we're still a loser's bracket game 1 to play. It happens. Technical difficulties happen, especially in War of the Visions. And so you have to be able to roll with those punches, but it is what it is. All right, let's jump into 71857. All right, for our next one, we get to see Bufferman III versus Natasha. So we have not seen a Natasha yet today. Another MR tank, and the MR cost is full of tanks. There are tanks all over that. So getting to see the ice tank come out here, not a huge surprise. Ice is a very strong element in the game in general right now, and in a cost limited format with you see Curry and then, you know, Big Flex Bro, who is on both of these teams again. So once again, we do get to see Big Flex action coming into play, and it'll be what it is. Okay, here he is. Get ready for Bar Blizzara 1. Or no, it's Ice Vitalization, excuse me. We see Ice Vitalizations early. Here's Curry. He might, in a weird way, be in range. That would be bad for him, I feel like. Yeah, Frostmaw Barrage already coming out. He does not land a Frostbite, and that will eat up a lot of his AP. I don't know that Onyx Fangs necessarily wanted that to happen. The Raw Beast getting that early move out is a big advantage. There's Beachside Rejuvenation coming through, so a little bit of healing right there. A different bit of healing. There's Ice Vitalization, so protect on the whole team. Shoots Elt's turn next. He has 53 AP. He will pop Bells. So his AP situation is fixed for the rest of this fight. Ravi's turn, 67 AP for her. We've seen her put out some decent damage today. That was an okay attack. Ooh, the Confusion lands and then is removed by killing him. Well, it was removed and he died. Double Confusion remove is bad for the person who was confused, but getting full life is good. Okay, all in all, Curry turns out on the winning side of that. Okay, Ice Vitalization comes through again, and now it's Natasha's turn. She has 16,000 HP, 65 AP, and some aggro to gain with a Taunting Blade. Decent damage, especially on the Shoots Elt, but now Ravi's and Shoots Elt will begin their counterattack. Blinding Cross comes out, kills Curry. Holy cow, that was a tank. Okay, now Shoots Elt's turn. We got a blind Buff Man and a Pressure Hazard coming out. Buffraga is dead, and now we have a stopped Natasha. Things have gone bad for the Natasha team. She cannot move. She is stopped, and Ravis gets to pop off on her again. Did some damage. Okay, Shoots Elt's turn. Whatever. I can't read the words. Hard Slash comes out, 7,100 damage. Courage popped, 1 HP left, 877 damage will kill it. And Numero 80 picks up the win. Was really cool to see Natasha. She needed to get out front a little bit faster right there. Curry being pulled into aggro range really killed that. Like the key thing there, and a lot of people who don't play in a lot of these things, movement is so important in War of the Visions, and the Ravis for Numero getting out that far, Curry wasn't able to buff. So he runs out there, Frostmaw Barrages, doesn't even land a Frostbite, and then he's just like, I'm out of AP and in range for the enemy. Natasha hasn't moved out of her corner. I'm dead. So anyway, GG, let's go to the next one. All right. 49628. Let's watch a Shadow Snatcher match. It being his first time playing in Friday Night Fights. Let's get one of those on screen. Oh, I'll hide it though. I don't want to give away his comp. Okay, we're loading in. Okay, next up, we have a Shadow Snatcher match right here versus Smoked Up. Now, we got to see this Titus come out here and lose earlier. Maybe we'll see what the Titus and the Tyrell can do this time. Anyway, Shadow Snatcher that you're seeing right here, longtime viewer of the channel, like long-time viewer of the channel, longtime fan of Friday Night Fights, getting his first Friday Night Fight action. So very excited to get him in the YouTube video today as well. Okay, for Get Funded, aka All Smoked Up, we're going to see that Revis moving forward. Here's a Comrel wearing some very scary looking Wolverine type gloves, giving himself that accuracy and AoE resist buff. Okay, Titus, 11.7k HP, good to go. Griever's Wings buff right there. Okay, give himself that haste, that's the Squall TMR. And then here's Titus. Okay, or Tyrell. Going to give the jump and move and unit attack resist buff. And those knights are moving forward. Neutralizing lance from up on the... Whoa, excuse me. Neutralizing lance from up on the cliff onto the Ravis for a little bit of damage. Not in range for the Lizette, so okay. And she moved down the cliff, which might give these knights a chance to do some work, but they're going to need to get in range. Comrel up next, Rising Destruction. Decent damage across the team, but nothing extra special right there. Here comes probably another lance throw. It's neutralizing lance again, and it's a double kill. So McLeod popping off, as he will do in cost limited formats. Here comes launch, 4,900 damage, and honestly, that's been a pretty decently strong hitting attack all night. Like, we've seen it twice, and both times it hit for about 5k, and in an MR or less fight, 5k damage is respectable, 7.1k is more, and that's what McLeod has been doing. Okay, Comrel's up next, Rising Destruction, 4.1k. Titus, you need to kill all three of them right now. You didn't do it, and now you're gonna die, and I'm talking like Batman. Okay, here comes McLeod. He's gonna throw a spear off this cliff. He's looking, he launches an axe, 7,600 damage. And just like my parents, Titus is killed. GG, let's go to the next fight. Okay, there we go. That's the kind of entertainment you only get right here. All right. Next match, let's do Sir Cuckington versus Brother. 33859. Now this fight is a winner's bracket quarterfinals fight. So winner here fights for a spot against McCrane in the actual grand finals. Boom. Ah, yes, Orendir. Brother of Captain Orendir. There's very few people whose like double name I actually have like, I know 100% sure. This is one of them. Yeah. There we go. Not sure what that means, but it's something that I pointed out. Don't blast Bluey. It got us through year 2. True. It's a good show. Okay, next up we've got Cuckington versus Orendir, and both of them again slot wanting those tanks. Ravis versus Marial. We've seen both of these tanks today. I would say so far Ravis has been the best performing tank of the night. Marial does her thing, and there's a little bit of magic on Cuckington's team right here, but 2000, I don't know. Marial definitely specializes in tanking the magic damage. She is effective against everybody, especially in a cost limited format, and this is a very cost limited format. Now we're seeing some interesting things right here. We see a Vistral and a Fina. We have yet to see either of those characters tonight. So a Vistral is a thief. I don't know what he really does. Fina is somebody who I only used to play a long time ago when she had the only buff in the game that raised your faith. So she used to be before, okay, for all you War of the Visions Zoomers out there, you used to not be able to raise your bravery and faith in the barracks. You had to have units that could buff do it. We all got Fina for free on day 1 of the game. You don't get her for free anymore. She was like a special, you started the game on day 1, you get a free Fina thing. And she had a buff that raised faith. So we used her for that. Her bow also charms on auto attacks, so that was something that like we've seen here and there. But let's see what she does in this. Okay, here's Shootsell. He's down to 3,600 HP. He has a nice grouped up bunch of people, but he can't get in range to do any damage, so he just has to pop bells and move forward. Marial's turn next for Orendir, aka Brother of Captain. Mind Crusher will pop the courage on Shootsell. His auto heal pops. He's back near about 80% HP. Ravis gives herself some defensive spirit. Thundaga comes out onto Fina. She tanks that okay, honestly. And now with 104 AP, she can do some things. I believe she's charging Sparkle Shower right here. Needle Toss comes through right there for Vistral. CT up Needle Toss. Okay, it did like 1,000 damage. There's Banishra. It does some decent damage. And here's, oh no, she's healing. She is a support unit at heart, so she drops a big heal right there. Now, Shootsell, in range of everybody. They're all grouped. I expect to see Pressure Hazard come out right here and do a bunch of damage. We shall see. Here it is. Pressure Hazard, dodged by Vistral, kills Fina. Interesting. the Vistral is evading a bit. And again, keep in mind, these are units MR and lower that their base stats aren't very high, which means they're not as good at evading, but it also means they're, you know, the other units aren't as good at hitting. We'll see. Vistral needs to 1v3. He's got 260 HP, and he can't kill the tank. So I don't like his chances right here, but we'll see. Okay, Salir, what are you going to do? Shoots out. What are you going to do? You going to go slap him? 260 damage? Come on, you're a big man with a big sword. Do 260 little damage to the thief over there with Locke's dagger in his hands. Where'd you get that dagger, Vistral? Did you take that from Locke? Shoots out. What are you actually doing? Paralyzing Edge. I believe that's a guaranteed hit move. 11.9k damage, and Cucketid picks up the win. GG. What's up, Dionysus? Dino... That's a weird way. I don't believe that's... Wait, that's not actually how you spell it. Dionysus. I mean, it's definitely not how you spell Dionysus, but it's... I get it. Very cool. Speaking of free on launch, I'd love a +1 on my Excalibur. I forgot about that thing. Yes, we all have Excalibur. That sword. That sword was like OP back in the day. Had accuracy on it. Man, OP sword. Okay, let's find another fight. Actually, I don't think there is a live one happening right now. Okay, we'll wait. I'm actually going to lower my desk. I have been standing all day, and I can stand no more. Goodbye, desk. It's going down. And now I will sit in my chair. I think I can do this. Ah, there we go. That works okay, actually. Actually, that's fine. Don't love it, but adjust my outfit a bit here. Man, Fabio, I don't know the answer to that. I don't know how good the cloud will be. Okay, so let's watch this winner's bracket semifinal. 9496. I'm sure they'll make him good, Fabio, because they're going to want people to pull for him. Okay, I went ahead and sat down. My legs were getting tired. It's Friday evening. I've been working all week. I'm going to take a seat in my not sponsored by Secret Labs chair here, and we're going to watch the winner's bracket semifinal. So winner of this match, guaranteed spot in the grand finals and guaranteed to earn at least second place points as far as going towards the the draft next week or the week after, depending on how things work out. Anyway, we get to see the Surges team. Now, I've talked a little bit of trash on Surges, but this team hasn't lost. There's only one team in the whole tournament today that has not picked up one L yet, and it's this Surges team. So let me just put my trash talking to the side, Surges, and you show me what you can do. I will say the most impressive team I've seen so far tonight has felt like a Ravi Shoots-Out team. So we get to see the undefeated Ice Spear Boys versus the Ravi Shoots-Out Salir team that we've seen clean up a few fights in a row. Let's see. So there's Saintly Wall coming out, little physical shield, solid buff. If you're running Ravish, you definitely want her doing that. And now we get McLeod, 10,000 HP, 58 AP. Last time we saw him, he was like chilling up on that ledge over there, just dropping bombs. And I think that's a great spot for him. He's not going to work his way up there this time. Here's Buffraga the 5th doing another Buffraga. Here comes Surges, 12.7k HP, man. That's an SR unit at 12.7k HP. He is slow. Like, oh, wait, there's his leaping strike, and it did SR level damage. That was, we'll say that was tanked. It was tanked. Now, he did slow the unit, so that's something. So Ravis is slowed down. Drain Force comes out. That's a way of getting around some defense and, maybe other resists. Drain Force, so slash resist and defense won't tank that. Now there's a spear drop. Ravi's at 12.9k. She has eaten an attack from both spear boys at this point, and she has not cared. Surges definitely tanks that attack better. I expect a Curata coming out right here from Valade. It will be a Curata, and Surges is back to full HP. This is some pretty tanky team comps right here. Salir might be the least tanky person out here. She's going to move into range and start channeling. And man, if Surges had any, oh, Doom lands. Okay. Now, is this like Doom 64? Is it Doom 3? It's got a 4 on it. We'll see how good that Doom ends up being. I don't know. I doubt it comes down to that, but it would be kind of cool. And McLeod dying right there, Uh-oh. Bolt Surge. Uh-oh. Surges, you're gonna need to doom everybody. Valade, you need to full life McLeod right now. Get him back up. Nope, it's Cura, so he's gonna heal them both. Now, the doom is ticking. Well, eventually the doom is ticking. Surges has 3 AP. He will poke decent damage right there onto the Salir, but it's her turn next. 175 AP. She is a mage after all. She'll be channeling a spell. Shoots out. This will be his last big attack before he has to start regenerating AP. So let's see what he brings out. Doom Scythe. He dooms Surges. He says, do you know what's better than 1 doom? 2 dooms. And that's the end of the fight. Doom had nothing to do with it, but it is a win. GG. And the Spear Boys team does take a loss, which puts Cuckington in the winner's bracket final. And I'm full of it. Cuckington had also never lost a match going into that one. Obviously. That's how tournaments work if you're the winner's bracket. But there we go. It is cool to see Surges make that kind of a run, and they're not out yet, right? Just dropping down to the loser's bracket where they will get another chance to run their way back to face Cuckington again. Let's go next. Nutmon, what's going on? New to this game, the MR +3 step. Which character should you pick? Oh boy. That's a big question. Let me see if I have a match to jump into. I do. I would go look. Typically speaking, oh, Helena, young Helena. If you could pick anybody, pick young Helena. The newest iteration of Helena. Why was I having a hard time thinking about that? Just one of the best units in the game overall. Nutbon. Welcome to the game, by the way. Sorry, this on a normal stream I would just go look at all that stuff, but we're in the middle of a tournament tonight, so I gotta stay as locked in as I can be on a Friday night at 8 o'clock. Which used to be a really prime time for, you know, people of certain ages. And then you get to be old and have kids, and Friday night at 8 o'clock is like, bro, wait, what? There's life out there somewhere. Zeus, thank you for the follow, by the way, on Twitter. Thank you, Z. Welcome to the channel. It's almost 2 a.m. for you. Francesca's still living that, like, big life. Okay, so Zubat waiting for numero 80 right here. Winner will face brother. Numero's in there. I'll go ahead and throw that on the screen. And then we got Ito versus Shubak in the bottom to play Sushi. And hey, you know that little delay from earlier? It is caught all the way back up. So we're back to the tournament being where it should be. Good work, guys. Way to be fast. Appreciate y'all. Okay, our next match will be Zubat, actually known as Zubat with Legs on challenge.com, the site we use to host this tournament, playing a Shadow Lynx versus numero 80 with, hey look, he might not have sleeves, but he's got 2 big gloves and 2 big biceps, Valade. I make a lot of fun of Valade just because I don't love seeing him. Like, I'm gonna ban Valade. I'm just going to ban him. There's the Win Veritas TMR coming out right there from the Shadow Lynx as she moves forward. Shoots out will not be able to give himself bells right here if he was planning on that, or any other kind of AP restoring TMR, but he will give himself his most important buff with that courage and AP, HP restore when he dies. Okay, Ravi's probably going to put her version of Saintly Wall online right here. Yep, no, she's going to Keen Blade. Okay, so CT up move right there, trying to get a couple more buffs in from her backliners before the fight kicks off. Sharpshoot from Curry. I feel like that's a mistake. Again, when we've seen Curry lose tonight, he's been baited forward and using up his AP too early. There's a taunting spell from Leela. It'll be Shootzelt's turn next, 43 AP. He can't AP restore, so he just does nothing. The Win Veritas TMR was very punishing right there because I imagine Shootzelt was meant to use bells and then move forward and start like, popping off. Instead, he just moves forward and does nothing. We'll see. Shadow Lynx does a Shadow Tether. Ooh, lands the stop. Okay, so that's good. Now, Curry gonna go Sharpshoot on the back line, lands it onto the Shootzelt. So, okay, he's got 43 AP left now, 8,400 health. You got to kill this guy basically 2 full times. And oh my God, speaking of killing something twice, he kills 2 people on the other team with 1 gigantic sword slash. And man, once again, And we mentioned this kind of at the beginning of the broadcast. Schutzeldt came out of left field a few tournaments ago. And now he's not playing left field anymore. He's your starting pitcher. He's your shortstop. He's your batter. And he brings a big bat. And he is knocking people down. Schutzeldt is a beast in this format today. MR only, Schutzeldt domination. Anyway, that's a win. Let's move it on to the next fight. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Yeah, Revan, what's up? Hey, yeah, the Wing Sephiroth. Now, we don't know when Wing Sephiroth is coming. I believe, from what people have told me, that the devs have said they're still working on him. So the collab will start the 1st. For JP, it'll start the 1st. We'll have a month from then, I believe. And then hopefully a few weeks into that, we get the Sephiroth. Yeah, Young Helen and Nutmon. That's just a solid pick. She's gonna make your account beefy. They look cool, man. How hype though was that movie back in the day? Okay, whoops, loading. Ooh. Okay, so that's the fight we just watched. Zubat, good run tonight. You're gonna get points right there, so you'll score some points today. Ito and Shubak are playing right now. Sushi's waiting. Brother and Numero about to kick it off. We'll jump into that one. We'll watch a little Brother and Numero action. What elements have we not really seen tonight? Fire. No, we've seen fire. Comrel. We saw some, we haven't seen Earth really. Earth has been pretty underrepresented tonight. Seth will be in the 3rd week of the collab. Oh, that makes sense. That gives him a little bit more time. I don't think so, Fabio. My guess would be no, but they could. It would make sense. But my guess is still no. Okay, we're jumping into our next match. While they're getting their first few rounds of buffing on and Vistral's getting ready to go try to dodge something, here's where we are in the tournament right now. We are watching this loser's bracket round 5 game versus Brother of Captain and Numero 80. 1, 2, 3 more wins will bring you back up here to face Cuckington in the winner's bracket finals for 1st place. This other match going on in the background right now, we'll get the winner of both these matches on the video, and then this one, and then this one, and then that's it for tonight. So jumping back in here, we see Ravis has already taken damage. Not sure how that happened. Did Marial get in there? Did Fina get in there? It must have been Marial. Anyway, we got Bufferman 5000 here to do a little healing if he needs to, or just buff. You know, just drop some buffs. That's what he does. He's here to buff. Okay, Vistral's turn next. 52 AP on Vistral. He moves forward. Mug. He goes for the steal. This is PvP, Vistral. You can't steal in PvP. It's like he's there for fighting turtles, which that used to be a thing, by the way. People used to fight turtles with units that could mug. Hey, our buffer boy gets taken down about 5% HP. Shoots out the most OP unit of the night. Goes for some damage. Finds it on Marial a little bit. And then Ravis will have to auto attack. Okay, Volade, what are you going to do? You have 1,000 HP. You're going to begin channeling probably a Cura. That is a Cura, so 4,100 HP back to him. Venus turn next. She begins channeling a spell. Well, not a spell. She's a magic damage missile unit. One of the few units like that in War of the Visions. So she's going to try her thing. Banishka comes out right there. Volade down. We don't often see Volade overextending, and we never see Volade, or we never see Vistral killing anybody, but there it was. Okay, Fina drops a heal onto Mariel. I keep forgetting that she is like mainly a healer. Okay, Shootsell out next. 32 AP for him. Looking to turn this around. Doom Scythe. He lands the Doom, but 4 turns before you're doomed is an eternity, I feel like. Anyway, here we go. Blinding Cross comes out. Decent damage across both of them. Auto cure for Fina puts her back to full. And Mariel looks for the Banishra. It does decent damage right there, but only single target. Okay, Valade's up next. They have the Lightning team surrounded, but Valade is out of AP. Superior healing for Fina will top that whole team off. Shoot Cell, you need to pop off. You've been popping off all night, but are you about to lose to a Valade? Nope. You might lose, but not to him. He's dead. Okay, next up is Ravi. She's out of AP, so she just attacks Fina once. Mariel out of AP and has 2 turns left to live. 3,700 or 370 damage right there. Fina, I believe, will get baited into... Well, I don't know what Fina's going to do right here. Let's see what she's got up her sleeve. Full life on the Vistral. That's a good choice. He's got 33 AP, and he's back in this fight. Shoots out, you better look out. Here he comes. Snipe Dagger, 3159. Down goes Shoots out, and all of a sudden, it's Ravi's versus 2. Auto attack will kill Fina. It's Ravi's versus 2. I said that before. I just was predicting the future. Anyway, there's a banish onto her for 4,200 damage. Bistral, 9 AP. He doesn't have anything he can do for 9 AP. He could summon. I believe we're late enough in the fight we could see a summon, and that would probably end it, or he's going to have to look to buff himself. Based on the delay we're getting, I'm guessing we're about to see a summon come out. I'm going to take a drink while we wait. Yeah, there it is. Tetris Sylphid is the summon. So Heaven's Wind coming out right here. Man, Tetrasulfid, not a TMR we've seen a ton. Not a summon we see very much. Anyway, here's the cast. It will do 1277. Not enough to kill. So Ravi's will get another turn. She's going to summon. She brings out Odin. On the flip side, this is a summon that we see all the time. So Odin, what are you going to bring to this? That decent damage onto both of them. Now, Mariel will die to Doom. So watch this. Here comes Mariel dying. And she's dead. So it's a 1v1. Vistral versus... Okay, this is really close. Oh, this is really close. Oh, this is really, really close. Does he dodge it? Can he dodge? If he dodges, he wins. If he doesn't, it's a Ravi's 1v3. What are you going to do, Ravi's? You can't summon again. Actually, this is the last turn. She has 40 HP. What is going to happen right here? Well, I don't know. The game doesn't know. What is going on? Blinding Cross kills him. He doesn't have revive. He's dead. That's the Ravi's 1v3. You know, everybody knew that was going to happen. Let's be real. As soon as you saw Ravi's being the only person left alive, you knew that she was beating all 3 of those units. We all knew it. Mariel literally just died to Doom. Doom actually did something. Wow. Okay, that was cool. GG, that was the most hype match we've seen so far today, and I think Ravi's probably just earned herself a spot on the thumbnail for this video. All right, GG. Let's go to the next fight. What the heck did we just watch? What the heck was that? I feel like that Vistral team absolutely just got robbed, but that's not how the game works. Like, there's no such thing as robbery. It just is what it is. That was insane. Nut Mutton says, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull young Helena right now. Exhausted all the free banners, and that's remaining are the Visiord select bears. Okay, good. She'll be a great unit for you, especially if you get her at 120. She'll carry your account for a month. Nut Mutton, make sure you watch my Baby J videos, the new player guides. I walk through basically the first month and a half, 2 months of the game. And so I think it'll really help. So you don't like waste resources, that kind of thing. That Doom was intense. Okay, so Sushi and Ito are playing. That match might still be going. I don't know that I put it on the YouTube video, but we'll be jump in and watch it. If it hasn't started yet, we will put it on the YouTube video. But if they're like halfway done. Yeah, Vistral out there mugging people, but got robbed of the win at the end. That's true. Okay, what are we walking into here? A Bolt Surge getting blocked by Sorel. Ooh, okay, a Sorel tonight. At a 522 HP shoots out. Sorel's out of AP though. Oof. Okay, but she's got enough AP to auto attack somebody one time. And then Ravi's has enough AP to auto attack somebody one time. And shoots out has not enough HP to live one time. And now Salir, this is not going to be a 1v3. I'm just calling it. She does not 1v3 this, especially not dropping holies on the tank. That is definitely not the way. Curry, you've been a little underwhelming tonight. What could you do? Not much. Sorel, We haven't seen you yet tonight. What can you do? More than him. Okay, good. So Ito picks up the win. Sushi, good run tonight. You're getting some points. Ito moving on, though, in the tourney. Let me link you one of them, Nutmon. I got a second. Let me pull one up. Wow. Did I really not like playlist them? I did. What is happening here? Come here, game. Baby J. What playlist are those a part of? Nope, I didn't playlist them. Wow. Man, I'm dumb. I swear I did. Okay. It's been a minute. Okay, 2024 New Player Guide Part 1. Where are you? Anyway, here's the first one. There's the first video. Basically, I just play through a new account for like 2 months. I still have the account, and it's doing well. In fact, it pulled Joom on the free ticket, which is something. All right, now we will get... Oh, let's refresh the page here. We'll get Numero versus Ito. So I'll jump into that room. Hide it. 24698. Drinking in War of the Visions. What a nice night. Exactly, Quantum. Exactly. I'm happy to be providing half of that for you. Me, I'm drinking water. The top tier, most boring thing, but whatever. Okay, losers bracket semi-final. Ito versus Numero. Both players look to be running ice, and we might be seeing a whole lot of Alade for the rest of the night, and some shoot cell. That does seem to have been the dominant force. We do get to, okay, the Sorrel. I'm happy to see this Sorrel coming right here because, yeah, I like this unit a lot. When she came out, I played her a ton. Wind was kind of one of my elements back then. Cost limited units were a thing. We used to play on that like library map, if you guys know what I'm talking about. That library map, to me, I believe it was called like Archives, will forever be Sorrel's map. For no other reason than I used her a lot on that map. Chat's asking me, did I get Uden Chronicles? No. Is it out? My backlog of games right now is so long, I don't even know what to do with my life. But no, anyway, we got the fight going on. So Ravi, Sorrel, and King Curry. There's Keenblade from both teams. So both players utilizing Keenblade. You love to see it. When one person uses it, you like to see the match evened out by another player using it. Especially when you're trying to get those buffs on so you don't run at a disadvantage against your opponent. Sorrel right here, 48 AP after her first buff. Will do what with her second? Momentum. So give herself that reaction, block rate, and haste. Both very, very good, you know, very, very good things to have. You don't want to get reflex. Shadowbind comes out. That's going to do like 700 damage. Not very much. There's AP restore from Shoot Cell. So no Wind Veritas TMR been casted yet by Ito's team. So AP restore is good to go. Here comes the Taunting Blade. So only 1,000 damage, but locking in that hate for basically the remainder of the fight that she's alive. Here's a Veil Blade. I can never say that one. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what that move is called. Whenever it comes up on screen, I just don't read it. Anyway, Sorrel does 3,700 damage. And now here comes the MVP of the night. The man, the myth, the buffing legend with Akira. Yeah, it's Valade. I actually hope Ito's team wins because it doesn't have Valade on it. Anyway, here's Curry. He's got 80 AP. Frost Mob Barrage on the back line did not frostbite anybody. Critically, no frostbite right there. Here comes Blinding Cross. Oh my damage. Blinding Cross just wrecking people on the enemy team. Ravi's down near dead, and now that will killer. Shootcelt just trucks him. Yeah, Shootcelt is continuing to be probably the strongest carry we've seen tonight. There's Ice Vitalization from Buffman III, and 11 HP Curry stands alone in his throne room with a spear through his chest, somehow still talking and walking. If you guys watched that part of the story in War of the Visions, how did that man not die? Have you seen how big the spears are in this game? And he gets one put through him and he lives. Anyway, Ravi's kills him. Numero 80 will pick up the win. Shootcelt moves on after his big damage, and Blinding Cross from Ravi's is out here just dropping hammers. So GG, let's go to the losers bracket final and then the winners bracket final after that. All right. Good stuff, boys. Marcelo, what's going on? Nice to see you tonight, sir. If you were a backer, a lot of people got their copies. Oh, I am a backer of the game. I haven't checked my email today, to be fair. I call it my work email, my Orange email. Work email. No, my work email right now is probably just full of like principals emailing me being like, this kid, blah, whatever. Let's make it to the end of the year, please. Oh, okay. We got McCrane versus Numero. Let's go 44391. I'm actually really excited for that. So if you guys don't know what a Yuden Chronicles is, if anybody played Suikoden 2, oh god, words I can't say. Suikoden 2, it looks like that game. Who knows if the story will be any good or not, but that's what the game kind of reminds you of. Okay, losers bracket final. We've got Numero 80 versus Sir McCrane, and we see Akadia for the first time tonight. So Sir McCrane sneaking Akadia into this last match, probably knowing that he was going to be fighting Ice, because, you know, when you've been waiting in the losers bracket finals this whole time, you get the advantage of seeing what the other person has been playing, and if they've been rolling Ice, you can roll in here mono wind and be like, well, what do we have here? We have a Dario, we have a Kadia, and we have a Sorel. Now, will that be enough to overcome this like dominating Shootcelt Ice team? No, because Shootcelt ain't Ice. Shootcelt's lightning. So's Ravi's. So the only Ice unit is Valade. I'm just talking out my butt, I guess, whatever. Lightning is not countered by wind, and there's Shootcelt buffing himself with his courage and HP recovery buff, and here comes Ice Vitalization from the man with 4 arms as big as my legs, Valade. Okay, next up is Ravi's Keen Blade. There's our Keen Blade activation. Both teams have now utilized that. There's it's an Earth and Dark resist buff, so that won't do any work elemental wise against this team, whereas that Wind resist buff will do all kinds of work versus this Kadia team. What's Kadia going to do? That's probably the biggest question remaining in this fight. So what does she have? Does she have damage? Does she have buffs? I mean, she technically does have both of those things, but is she going to bring any of them out in a big way in this fight? We'll see. Here's momentum from Sorel. So she gives herself that haste, and you can see that puts her it'll get her moving again before at least one member on the other team. Dario goes ahead, generates some more hate for himself, shoots out with 53 AP, will get bells. That's big. Now he will have no AP problems. Calamity Guard. Okay, interesting. You know, if you have Mashari, Calamity Strong Guard is one of the most like OP buffs in this game. There's Bladeville Blade, whatever the heck that name is. And here's Sorel, 70 AP. She's got the haste, she's got a big axe, and she does decent damage to the Ravis. Like, that was serious damage. 5,500 to the tank. You'll take that all day. Okay, Kadia at 9.7k HP moves forward, begins channeling a spell. We don't know what the spell is yet. We do know that we're going to get Curata right here. from Guns McGee. It's Kira, actually. That seems inefficient, but whatever. Dario at 14,000 HP. He's looking to do something. He's got Draining Seal, so he's going to give himself a little more aggro with the Draining Seal. Calamity Guard on the whole team, giving that shield across the team and nullifying the status effects. Okay, here's Shoots Out. Now he's going to pop that shield with Pressure Hazard, but that's interesting. That shield was really effectively timed. Pressure Hazard is the hardest hitting move that this Lightning team is bringing from numero 80. So blocking it and then being hit with that blinding cross, I feel like that shield probably did some work in saving at least your Sorel, who didn't move when she just did damage right there. And note, hate plus no movement means she laps everybody on the enemy team and will get to go twice before anybody else does. So 28 AP, what's she gonna do? Auto attack, that kills Ravis. Ravis dead, Katia up, but then it's Valaded Shoot Cell and everybody's still grouped. Now, will Katia put a shield back on the whole team? If she does, I think it's enough to save Sorel, but if Katia has heals like on her kit and turned on and that support kind of AI, she'll go for it. She goes, oh, Beachside Rejuvenation. Okay, she drops the TMR heal. Really nicely done. So full HP for everybody on the win team. Ice Vitalization comes out. There's that Protect buff right there. Hate down for Valade. Shoots Out. Gonna look for the big damage. He finds it. But with them fully healed, they're all going to get a chance to kill him now. So Dario's up next. I wonder if they're baited into the Valade, though. No, he hate down himself. So even if they would have done more damage on the Valade, he's dropped aggro, and that's definitely good for Sir McCrane's team. You don't want to be killing the Valade. Who cares about Valade? Courage removal was clutch. So Shootzel is killed by courage removal, and now that's probably GG. Katia's up next. She's channeling something. It might be another heal, might be another buff. Valade's going to fast cast himself, and he's in his forever buffing loop. There's Kira coming out right there from the Katia. Valade might stand there and keep buffing. Here we go. Here we go. Barb Lazara. And here comes Katia again. We're in a buffing and healing loop until Sorel and Dario decide to go kill him. We'll see. Okay, Katia, what are you doing? Katia, listen. Katia, go do something. We don't know. Disrupting Axe Throw will remove the Protect. Dario's up next. Come on, Dario, do it. Big damage, Dario. Indar Pain. No, he's gonna give himself a Magic Barrier instead. Just really playing it safe. There's the Earth and Dark Veil buff, and here's a heal. Watch this. Heal. Curata on yourself. Oh, Cura. He goes for the Cura again. Now buff yourself. I would hate for you to, like, not die buffed. I mean, if anything, you're gonna be buffed. Yeah, there is the buff. Okay, good. Now, Katia buff or something. Man, these fights. If, like, come on, we know what's going to happen, right? Valade has 0% chance of turning this around. Sorel, go kill him. Oh, she only has 10 AP. She can't. Okay, she's going to just Surge Strike, 2700. She's now out. There's another buff. Dario, get him. Like, Arrow Raga Blade. Oh my god, it got Magic Reflex. Pain. Pain. Okay, Valade, 7 turns left. You're going to get like one more turn after this, maybe. He'll get to heal himself. He refuses to die. I mean, I'll give it to the guy. There's some games where if you don't kill the enemy team, it's a draw. It's not how it works in War of the Visions. She got a big axe. That's right. That's what I said, Quantum. Your brain. Don't get dirty on me, Quantum Tezzy. Don't get dirty on me. I said she got a big axe. She does. She got a big axe. Dario, kill him. Nope, couldn't do it. Now he's going to try to heal himself. But turns are going to run out. Take that, Valade. So the Valade team finally dies to the Katia win team. GG, Sir McCrane going to move up to fight Cuckington for a rematch in the winner's bracket. Let's go check that out next. Yeah, that Valade did refuse to die. He literally didn't die. Summer Valade UR with a barbell weapon would be insanely cool, but I don't know if the devs are that awesome. Like, give me Hiroki's job for a day. We're getting a seasonal Eileen unit that is legit to look at, and we're getting that Valade, and we're getting 5 Abaras. They wouldn't dare. Got that win. Exactly, Weeping Blade. Oh, man. Okay, I'll move McCrane back up to the winner. Good run, numero 80. Taking third place. Good stuff. Why did Big Axe make you laugh? I don't know. Because it's late and we're old people. That's probably why. That's why I'm laughing. Why did Big Axe make we laugh? All right. Oh. Oh man, big yawn. we played, that's year 6. Year 6 we get Summer Sephiroth from Final Fantasy, and that will be like the pre-Final Fantasy Remake 3. Let's not manifest that truth. Okay. 94714. No, it's numerated. It's all good. The thing is, like, the units in this game don't have honor, right? They don't, like, just go die with honor. Okay, here we go. Winner's bracket final. Now, Cuckington has not lost a match yet. So, McCrane and his Kadia gonna have to pull off 2 wins in a row. Kadia trying to play her way onto the thumbnail today. So far, I think right now going into this finals, I'm leaning towards a Kadia shoots out thumbnail maybe. They've been 2 of the definitely most impressive units. I know Kadia didn't do any damage in the last fight, and then at the end made us like suffer through 26 turns of Valade healing himself and her just buffing her team, but her shielding into 2 pressure hazards, or at least 1 pressure hazard before a blinding cross, was probably the difference in the last match, and it's probably why Sir McCrane is in this final right now at all. Okay, what's Kadia going to start this fight off with? She's going to start channeling a spell. Here's Cuckington's team. We've seen it several times. It's the Salir shoots out Ravis. So can shoots out go ahead and be that #1 guy that he's been so far today? Maverick, I just saw your message. Am I able to add usernames to the units? Is that something I can do? I would love to do that. Is that an option? Oh, like, if I tell you what, if I've been playing this game for 4 years and running Friday night fights for the better part of 3 and playing in other matches, shoutcasting officially, and I didn't know you could put nameplates on, I'm firing myself from my other job and staying home playing video games all day. Boom. Okay, there's Magic Barrier from Dario. Kadia channeling Calamity Guard. It will unluckily only hit the Dario, probably the least priority target for that. You want him taking a lot more damage. You want a shield. Okay, so if you're playing this game and you ever are getting like a shield up on your team, you really want it on your not tanks because you're anticipating a big AoE attack or an accidental mispositioning like what Sorel just did. Okay, she gets bailed out because Dario ended up being in range, but you want your other units surviving some kind of like surprise AoE or unwanted, attention. There's Bedeviling Blade. My God, I said it right. Bedeviling Blade from Ravis onto the Dario. He's looking to counterattack. He's going to fall back in Draining Seal. So there's his aggro generating spell. I think Kadia will look to re-shield her and himself. Now, if she does that, like if she doesn't move right here, no, she's going to go with the Earth Dark buff. And I don't love that for her. Okay, here's Sorel. 54 AP. She's got 2 units standing in front of her. One of them has aggro in the Ravis. Whoa! Chill out, girl. That was huge damage from the Sorel right there. Her haste will unfortunately not put her back in front of Shootzel. So Shootzel is going to get a chance to go again. Hazard break across the back line. Here's Flare onto Sorel. What kind of damage does this do? 6,100. So she does live through it, and now it's Kadia's turn. Kadia probably looking for like a Cura right here, or could go with the Beachside heal. She had that TMR equipped last fight, I believe. It's going to be Beachside Rejuvenation, so she full HPs herself and gets Dario back up to like 90. That feels like it GG's the fight to me. We'll see. Chicken Blade comes out. Ravis lives through that. Sorel's going to get another turn, but she already put them at low HP. 33 AP left. I think she's going to be able to find the damage to kind of ice this thing. But we'll see. There's Frost Axe. There's the damage. Now, Courage was not on. Courage removed from Shootzel, so he dies. Sorel also dies, though, and Dario's half HP. Okay, now, hold on. We've seen crazier 1v3s today. Curative Prayer on the Dario is useful. He has 83 AP, and it's a Solir. You gotta feel like Dario Katia chew through this Solir at some point, but she is a damage-dealing unit, so she will look to kill people. Let's see. Does she have it in her to kill this Dario? She begins channeling spell Bolt Surge, 3400. No, she doesn't. I don't think so. I don't think she has a chance. Katia is going to back this up with too many heals, and this is going to be the shield right here. No, she does that useless buff. And the protect's not useless, so I mean, it is what it is. Okay, Dario, 63 AP. Solir, you're just gonna chunk her down. Chicken Blade, that's a big chunk of chunking her down. Now, Solir, do you have it in your soul to find 15,000 damage? Well, no, you don't, because there's not 15,000 damage available. Bolt Surge onto 2. Hey, almost killed the Katia. I mean, if you had an outside chance, it was that. Now, Katia moves here, begins channeling. Dario's probably going to end the fight right now. Right now? Right now? Dario? There it is. Arrow Blade, 2,700 damage. Dario wins it. Sir McCrane picks up the win, but we aren't done because that win for Sir McCrane gives Cuckington his first loss. So we go here for the finals, round 2. Next. Good stuff. Okay, Maverick. Is there an option to add that in the game? I'm going to look right now. Options. Graphic settings. God, imagine turning raid counter animation on. Huh. I don't see it. So maybe you can't? You just turn on names from the view options? Okay, 42764. What's up, Jake? All right. I won't show it yet. Okay, now I will. Boom, both players are in there. So, we get to see Katia again. I guess McCrane is going to let it ride. Why not? And then Cuckington also going to let it ride or made some adjustments? Not sure. Not sure. Ooh. I wonder if it's from the options in the fight. Like, you know, you can access the options menu mid-fight. I wonder if it's there. Now, I don't think you can do it from mid spectate. Okay, here we go. Grand final, finals final. And we got McCrane versus Cuckington again. We see Katia, we see Revis. No surprises there. The question will be, did either player make a change? Now, if you're Sir McCrane, you just won. So you have the option of just running it back, right? Not a terrible idea. Your Sorel Dario Katia just won. So the emphasis is on Cuckington to make some kind of adjustment. He kept the units the same. Instead of doing something like going to the elemental bench or something like that, he said, nope, I'm going to run the same units. I'm not going to go look for ice or something weird like that. I'm going to run the same units, but maybe position differently. Maybe look for something like the Sorel was just crushing. So do you change some gear around? Do you turn some different skills on and off? I don't know. Let's see. It looks like the same lineup that he's been running before. So maybe just hoping that, hey, maybe he was going for like the big 3D chess play where you're like, no, they're going to anticipate I change and then they're going to change to counter my change. So I'm not going to change. So when they change, I win by not changing. Yes. I think I even said that right. Anyway, there's that earth and dark resist buff that Katia has just loved casting all night, and it is really not done that much. Okay, there's the move up from Ravis. Here comes Sorel. I don't believe she's in range to throw an axe yet, so she's going to go momentum. That haste buff has been nice for her so far tonight. Dario going to be able to move forward and pull aggro here. Yeah, so Draining Seal comes out. Very important skill for Dario. He needs that. Gives him some range. Gives him a taunt that is not tied to a sub job. Nice Calamity Strong Guard buff right there. Or Calamity Guard. Finds the shield on the whole team. And now it's Ravis's turn. Now, I want to mention, this is an adjustment. It is going better for Cuckington this time. Last time, Ravis went out there and hit Shootcelt. I'm sorry. Sorel went out there and hit Shootcelt and Ravis with her first big axe attack, and it trucked everybody. This time, Cuckington has gotten his team to hang back a little bit further, and so only the tank got hit, and then Salir was able to come through the back and heal everybody. Dario pulling more aggro. Ravi's going to run forward here. Maybe, look, I don't think she could do, yeah, Taunting Blade's going to be, oh my gosh, Taunting Blade almost killed Sorel. Had Sorel died to Taunting Blade, it was GG. Now, let's see if Katia and Sorel have it in them to, like, chain down these people, or if Katia could just like look to kind of heal, stabilize this fight for Sorel and see what she can do. There's Beachside Rejuvenation, so there's the heal. Sorel only back to 8,400, so not that full HP that she was looking at last time she started fighting these lightning fiends. She moves forward. There's Twisting Dissipator. Oh my dang. The courage removal has happened, but so has Shootcelt's heal. So he pops his heal. Pressure hazard on the tank and the healer. Now Salir is going to be in charge of trying. Ooh, I think she got in range of Dario. That's not great for the lightning team. Draining Seal comes out. If Salir is indeed just hitting Dario, and Dario didn't just walk some like targeted AoE into Salir or into Sorel, it's not good for the lightning team, because that means Sorel is going to get to hit everybody with her next attack. Here it comes. This is going to be that Rising Axe Big Blaster attack. It kills Salir, and it almost kills the other two. Okay, Katia's up next. She's probably looking to heal again, and then it Shootcelt, who's going to have to turn this thing around. He has the damage to do it. Like, if he gets off a pressure hazard, he needs to kill Sorel. This is close, but he needs to kill Sorel, not hit Sorel and Katia, or Dario and Katia. Instead, he just kills Dario. Okay, so Ravis is up, just an auto attack for her. Sorel's out of AP, so all she can do is Surge Strike the tank, which means that Shootcelt is still alive. He's going to have to 1v2. He's got Katia to not really worry about. She probably won't look for damage until it's time for her to summon, which you have a few turns for that. She said it's going to heal Sorel. That might seal it, because just with an auto attack, he's not going to be able to kill her. Let's see what he does. He moves over, 3,900 damage. Had she not been healed, he would have killed her. She's going to auto attack. Can she execute him with her axe and an auto attack? Maybe. Yes, she can. Okay, that kills him. GG. Sir McCrane picks up the win, making that loser's bracket run back up for the rematch in the winner's final, and then 2-0's Cuckington in the winner's bracket final for the win. So GG Cuckington, congratulations on your second place, and GG Sir McCrane, congratulations on winning. Now, if you're watching this on the YouTube VOD and you would like to participate in Friday Night Fights, you can't play in the next one, because the next one is a top 8 draft for the winners of the Kiwi Cup. After that, we will start a brand new Cup series, which you can join and try to play yourself into the top 8 yourself. I said yourself a couple times. It's getting late. It's getting late. Anyway, there we go. All right, thank y'all for watching. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. Hey, good tournament, guys. Congratulations, Sir McCrane. What's up, Audacious? Audacious, your family is coming to visit my family. I think like next weekend? Something like that. Baby J, very excited to see your family. Always looking forward to it. Is young Helena the Black Rose, or it's Helena the Black Rose? Nutmon. Do not pull Helena the Black Robed Witch. Let me show you. Hold on. I will just show you, Nutmon. I don't want you to mess this up. This is very important. This one. Right here. This one. I will make the square. One of the better units in the game, and you get her at 120 right here. So that's the one. Zalgardis, that sucks. You say good riddance. Dude, I do understand, man. I do get a little jealous of the you know, solo weekend of gaming action. Now, oh no, not gonna do that. But on this one, I believe you could choose her on this one too. I'd have to like, let me scroll all the way through this list. This one doesn't give me that nice interface like the other one did. There it was. Yeah, Helen of the Black Rose. There she is. So if you're not doing the paid option, you can get her on the free option. You'll just have to level her here. You get her at level 1. Marcello, can I make a Trials of Reckoning boss video? Not yet. I haven't done it yet. I'm still farming boss tickets. Basically, what I do is I farm the tickets like for the first however many days, and then I just background farm the boss on the last day. You didn't pick her. Who'd you pick? Wait, you got new Joom. Did you pick young Elda? That's not a bad choice. Tucent, did you pick this bro right here? If you did, that's fine, by the way. Or if you're going great swords. Standing sheet updated. Great, let's pull that up. Okay, standing sheet updated. Let me move it to a better to view location. Okay, so there we go. Here's your standing sheet. Numero 80 doesn't win today, but does secure 20 points. Shubak at 15, Sir McCrane at 12, Devil Boy at 11, but Devil Boy quit playing, so he's done. But we got the winners automatically get in. So like Sir McCrane. Oh boy, hold on. So like McCrane was in anyway. So McCrane with the win today does not end up like supplanting anybody who would have been in the top 8. Okay, so otherwise, let's go look at the other 2 Kiwi Cup winners. Let me end this tournament. So there's McCrane. And then if we go back, Kiwi Cup 2, the winner was Sinji. So Sinji would have been top 8 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is Ito and Cuckington. So far, Ito and Cuckington were going to be a play-in match. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unless whoever won Kiwi Cup 1 boots them. Shubak. Nope. Okay, we got play-in match. So Ito and Cuckington, you guys will face off in a... Oh, Devil Boy needed to be removed. That's right, LXD. So, never mind about the play-in match. Ito and Cuckington, you both make it. Congratulations. So here's who's in. Your participants in the top 8 draft are numero 80, Shubak, Sir McCrane, LXD, Brother of Captain, Sinji, Ito, and Cuckington. Dervis misses by 2 points. Zubat misses by 4. As well as Wicked Awesome Me Sausage. Sushi, Nico, Dropstar, and Chase. And then you can see some other people had points as well, but not enough to make it. Now, Machine here. This is who I'm playing week 1 in my tournament. So Machine and I have unsettled business. What about the free level 120 banner? There are only 3 heroes on there. Nutmon, you should be able to pick any of these on that. The free level 120 banner. Oh, watch my video that I linked. I talk about that. Or watch the next Baby J video. Shouldn't you have 11, brother? You made it, yeah. You're in. Yeah, your players are Numero, Shubak, Sir McCrane, LXD, Brother, Sinji, Ito, Cuckington. We can check the, brother, we can see if you should have had 11 or 10. It would make a slight difference in seating. You had 6 already, you got 5. You'll have, numero 80, you'll have to answer that. He's been the one updating the sheet. How many points did you get today, though? Let's see. So... yeah, it doesn't really matter. You're in. Numero, how'd you do the points? What is this MMO I'm getting an ad for? You guys thought. You thought if I move this down, you get a surprise. You're wrong. Why choose Amazon Freight? I love this question right here. It's like, why choose Amazon Freight? Because in a couple years, there won't be anything else and you'll have to, and they'll jack up the prices. Boom! That's why. Currently in the middle of an antitrust lawsuit, Amazon Freight. Okay. Amnilus, Little Leela the Bold, and Flag Glassy on that step up. Flag Glassy's a good pick. Go in the records? Okay. So it went 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3. So let's look at week. Here's who scored. Okay. Let's sort by week. I hope this doesn't mess anything up. I'm going to try it. So week 3, that's a Zalt Cup. Here's the Kiwi Cup week 3. Brother, you got 4 points. You and Sushi both picked up 4 points today. Five went to Ito. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Streamboo.com, best and cheapest viewers. Get out of here, Ted. You, sir, are banned. Imagine streambotting. Okay, picked up Young Eld on a free. He's good. Young Eld is good. All right, guys. I think that'll about do it for today. Thank you all for hanging out. Great tournament as usual. And see you live either next week or the week after. If I was a betting person, I would bet on the week after. Just again, they like to maneuver with my wife's schedule a little bit. So we are in this meta of my wife's schedule, and then if my mom can, like, we'll just we'll see. I'll update you as soon as I know. Anyway, it's a draft. It'll be the top 8 draft. So I'll ping everybody in Discord who's in it, just in case they're not here right now. And that will do it for today. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's see if there's anybody we can raid on Twitch. I do like doing a big Twitch raid. I say big Twitch raid, like, big for us. Okay, legions. We could do a legions raid. Is anybody? Longtime Twitch is playing Final Fantasy 11. What's legions doing? Just chatting? Watching anime? Yeah, let's just do a raid. Raid channel. All right, so Twitch people, we're about to hit a raid. Everybody on YouTube, I'm gonna hit that ending screen, and I will see you all next time.